You know what works really well in virtual reality? 3D platform games are what? This got me thinking, as it appears to be an underexploited genre in VR. So here are my 5 favourite VR games in descending order. Roll titles, and remember, we're born to respawn. I'm an old school gamer who grew up with Super Mario Bros, Banjo-Kazooie, Sonic the Hedgehog, Super Metroid and the peerless Yoshi's Island. But the one game that completely blew me away, and one I will never forget, is the juggernaut that was Super Mario 64 on Nintendo's N64 console. It took everything that was great about Super Mario Bros. And stuffed it into a 3D open world full of character, cuteness and Mario's signature difficulty. I managed to collect all 120 power stars eventually, and this was before the internet and how-to wikis. It left an indelible mark on my brain, and the culture of platform games was changed forever. Fast forward to 2016, and with the launch of consumer VR headsets, the 3D platformer was about to get a 21st century makeover. Plus, as a bonus, 3D platforming in VR can mostly be played seated and is therefore great for people new to VR who are trying to find their VR legs. I am focusing primarily on the Quest platform, but if the game is available on other platforms, then I will mention that as well. So, in descending order, here are my top 5 platform games in glorious virtual reality. At number 5, No More Rainbows. This game is a great twist on the cutesy platform genre because you play as the Beast, a bad guy fending off the joyful Bizu and her happy minions. Think Mario, but you're playing as Bowser. You get the gist. Using a Gorilla Tag-esque locomotion system, pump your arms to run, jump, swim and swing your way through your underworld, defeat the happy minions and restore the ashen gloom to your home. There are 5 different worlds with over 30 plus levels, plus multiplayer deathmatch, speedruns and a chicken chase mode. This game won the prestigious NYX Platform Game of the Year 2023, is packed with content, plus it's available on Quest, Pico and Steam platforms at £15 in the UK. Coming in at number 4 is Ven VR Adventure. This one slipped under my radar until I started researching this video, and I can say that I was pleasantly surprised when I started playing. Ven VR is a straightforward 3D platform game set across 3 different worlds with multiple levels. If you played any platform game, then the levels are pretty generic: Ice World, Lava World, Industrial World, etc. But the game does these levels with its own distinct charm. Ven is characterful and well animated, though he does bear a passing resemblance to another 3D platform hero. And the game is tough, very tough. You will die a lot as you navigate the various traps, platforms and enemies on your way to confront the big bad boss levels. There are plenty of crates to smash, symbols to collect and little companions to rescue. Ven VR is a little hidden gem that is well worth the £15 asking price on Quest platforms. It is also available on Steam, but it is more expensive currently at £23, so I'd go for the Quest version. Number 3 is a perennial favourite that first saw the light of day 8 years ago, but has lost none of its timeless charm since. Lucky's Tale launched along with the original Oculus Rift as a free title for owners of Facebook's fledgling headset. In 2017 it got a flat screen release, followed in 2021 by a full release on MetaQuest. Jumping back into this game after so long was such a breath of fresh air. That plucky fox, Lucky Swifttail, has lost none of his charisma, and the cutesy world is bright, colourful and stuffed full of enemies and obstacles to navigate as you attempt to rescue your best pal, Piggy. This game is just a delight to play. Easy, intuitive controls, happy, smiley enemies as you bash, jump and stomp your way across this beautiful world. Plus, there are a ton of collectibles, and you know me, I like nice collectibles. Currently the game is £15 in the UK, but I believe if you owned the OG on Rift, it may be crossplay, but currently information is scarce, so please comment below if you know the answer. Thanks. Number 2 was such a hard choice, and it is one of my all-time greatest games in VR, and is not one game but 2. Moss and Moss Book 2 stand head and shoulders above all these other great 3D platformers due to the quality of the storytelling, the gloriously beautiful graphics and the titular hero, Quill the Warrior Mouse, who is so cute that I just fell in love with her straight away. Moss takes a slightly different approach to the 3D platform game in VR by having a set scene which Quill moves around in. She must solve puzzles and battle enemies all the while being watched over by her godlike reader. As the reader, you can manipulate objects and control enemies to help Quill in her quest to free her world from the winged tyrant. The story is told in a storybook style with gorgeous artwork and a stellar voice acting masterclass from Morla Gorondona. This game is just breathtaking from start to finish. The pace never relents. It also won the VR Game of the Year award and is just an event. Go and play it now. Moss Book 2 is currently available on Quest for £15 or as a bundle with the original game for £19. It is also available on Pico, Steam and PSVR 2. My countdown of the greatest 3D VR platformers is nearing its crescendo, so which game has topped the list? As I stated in the intro, I'm an old school platformer who grew up with Mario, Sonic and Banjo-Kazooie amongst others, and the game that recaptures that feeling of wonder is the recent release from Toast Interactive. Max Mustard distills decades of 3D platforming experience into one complete package of joy, nostalgia and punishing difficulty. Charged with saving the adorable mud pups from the despicable Stubbins who is selling them to the ultra-rich as a vanity product, you and Max must navigate your way through 40 plus handcrafted levels, collecting coins to power up your abilities to survive your ordeal. This is no cakewalk. This is proper old school gaming where planning, timing and the odd stroke of luck come to bear as you try to navigate Max through the fiendishly difficult but addictive and beautiful levels. Packed with innovative ideas, catchy music, crazy enemies and gigantic bosses, Max Mustard squeezes the old nostalgia gland of every old school gamer and is my first must-buy game of 2024. The game is available for £23 on MetaQuest and is also available on Steam. Phew! We got to the end and I have to say I've really enjoyed jumping back into my old school platforming trousers this week. It's been a breath of fresh air from endless zombie games and first-person VR shooters. But what do you think? Do you love a good 3D platformer? Are there any games you think should have been included in this video? You know the drill. Get involved and comment down below. Well, that's it for today. If you enjoyed this content, please hit the like button. The algorithm loves the likes. Plus, if you enjoyed this content, you could join my channel membership like these lovely people did. You get custom badges, emojis, and an exclusive members-only channel on my Discord. If you want to watch more content from my channel, you can click here or here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the other side.